So, yeah, here we are.
All the years
again.
I've known K-Way, the only thing I know about him is his favorite color.
It's true.
Yeah. The mysterious man. I'm telling you, I need to know more.
And he likes tentacle porn.
Oh, well, yeah.
We know a couple
I mean,
things.
doesn't everyone? I figured that's the only reason we haven't invaded Japan.
What's your favorite color tentacle?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm still going to go with purple, though.
Aren't all tentacles purple?
There's
That's
green,
like some green
gray,
ones.
black.
I guess, yeah.
So where the fuck have you guys been for Monster Hunter? God, since we're on the subject.
It could be a tad higher. New Monster Hunter movie does look garbage, and I don't know. I've got 350 hours in the Monster Hunter. Kind of done with that game for now.
It'll bite you again someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the next one comes out.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm back on this Nintendo Switch, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, because they came in around the same time, and I got sucked in the world. And I got maybe 20 hours into Generations Ultimate, so that's still fresh to me. So I kind of switched over to that.
Right.
You haven't even gotten past the tutorial yet.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm still in single player mode.
What episode number is this?
Episode 108.
What? That's Nico's favorite number, my son.
Yeah, 108.
Yeah.
Really?
That's such a random fucking number.
Yeah. That's
Well,
a
it
weird
was
one.
8, but then he figured out 100.
100
yeah.
is mega mode.
All right. All right.
Mega mode version of 8. Yeah. All
I mean,
right.
how often would your favorite number come up with 108? I don't know.
It's a good one.
I can see the logic, though, because I remember as
Yeah.
a kid, 7 was my favorite number, and then 17 became my favorite number. So I see the
shit.
logic there.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Is that what it is?
I just remember 17 from the
Yeah.
Joker's cards back in the day.
Oh. That's awesome. The butterfly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Natty 19 podcast. I'm Jonathan Marshall, and we are back again during this COVID season for another episode of the Natty 19 podcast. We are on episode 108 of this ongoing,
never-ending
Always
campaign.
exciting.
Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. We're doing okay for the most part. We've been scrambling, pretty busy with everything going on. Staying safe. None of us, as of now, have contracted the virus, so we're okay.
I've been tested
Yeah,
multiple times.
my spirit's been tested since all this has begun. But no, we're all okay, and hopefully all of you guys are okay too. Anyway, we got a show tonight. So let's get the music going. And we'll get right into it. On the 9019 podcast. All right, recap. Does anybody remember what we did last time we played? Which
a month and a half ago.
Somebody did an Indiana Jones. That's what I remember. They pulled an
And
Indiana
failed
Jones.
miserably.
They sandbagged the Queen Napaka. Is
And
what
we
happened.
didn't fail miserably. I think we would have failed miserably had we not sandbagged her.
No, that wasn't a fail.
I thought Gunther's speech is what saved us.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's what happened, essentially, in a nutshell. What's going on here, everybody? The Natty 19 crew ended up in the tomb of Queen Napaka, where she was buried with her trusty scepter. I almost said mace. The scepter you can wield it as a mace, those proficient in the mace category. But it is a scepter, in fact, Queen Napaka's trusty scepter, which was sandbagged with the scepter that was sitting on the throne, the Minotaur's throne, in the main chamber.
The scepter's twin.
Yep, the scepter's twin.
The Deceptor.
Yep. So you guys sandbagged Napaka. I think you guys came out of that unscathed.
And with a 5-pound jewelry box worth 1,500 gold pieces.
There you go.
Oh yeah?
Did you take that?
I've got it in my inventory.
Oh yeah, okay. So I think the only real trap that triggered was the sphere that was hanging down in the center, which like a blinding light came out and kind of gave you guys a little bit of scorch damage. But for the most part, you guys, that was it. I think that was going to happen regardless of what you did. I think you did avoid the big one.
Did we talk about that on air?
I don't think so. I think we talked a little bit about it as you guys were leaving,
Heading out the door.
Yeah, but the big one was if you didn't swap the mace out, then some nasty shit would have flew out of her decrepit jaw, would have opened, and some nasty smoke stuff would have came out. Bad necrotic damage would have filled the room.
What was it, like 12d12?
There was a lot. Yeah, it was a whole fuck ton of.
That's where COVID came from.
Yeah, Queen Napaka's decrepit jaw.
You know what I bet is going to happen is when we finally lift the death curse, COVID. There's going to be a vaccine or something.
Oh, we have to finish.
It's up to us.
It's up to us.
Yeah.
By the time we finished.
It's happening in real life.
Get Jumanji jumps going.
You guys, so after the sandbag with the scepter, you guys made your way back to the spiral. Sorry, the spiral. I drifted away from my microphone there. We are still playing with masks on, guys, just to be on the safe side. For those listening at home, so forgive us for any, mask type irregularity in the sound. So you guys made your way down to the spiral staircase room and made your way downward. You came to a small, so within that kind of column, here, let me get the map out. While I'm describing this, you guys can kind of look and get a refresher as well. If I can remember how to fucking share.
I remember I was pretty excited where we ended last time.
Yeah, it's a cool spot.
There was water and like a dock and gears possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So how do I share it? Oh my God. Everything's different. There was an update. There was an update.
Probably a couple.
Yeah. That's what happens when we don't play. You gotta relearn the software.
This is true. Hey, Kiwi, do you have it shared on your end under maps?
What was the new floor?
The Gears of Hate.
Give me one moment.
Gears of Hate. That's a nice.
The Nine Inch Nails song.
Name. Is it?
Does sound like a Nine Inch
I would
Nails
not
song.
be surprised.
That's immediately what I thought of.
Fuck. I can't type on this one. Can you type Gears?
It was not doing anything. Yeah, I don't see it at all.
I don't see it either.
Bottom.
Oh, wait, there we
Yeah,
go.
you
Yeah, I
found
got
it?
it. Yeah, I got it.
Doing over there.
Yeah,
I'm
here
not
we
gonna share
go.
it with you, though.
Slept in today. I got up at 6:15.
Oh, so you got the
Did
whole
they
fuzz
share it
all
with
day?
you or no?
No, I got it on my end too.
Okay.
Close that. So, this is like full screen, isn't it?
Ooh, I like this. They have a middle full screen where it just goes between your
That's what I'm
columns.
looking for, but mine's filling the damn thing.
It's got 3. Go all the way
That
down
looks right.
and up 1.
Yeah, I keep fucking it up.
That looks fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it.
I mean, it's small,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it gives you
yeah.
an
I did it.
but
Yeah.
it looks right.
No, that's right. That's how I got it on my laptop too. So okay, cool. Looks better on you guys than on my laptop. Looks more vibrant and colorful.
I was actually just thinking that. It looks really colorful on my end.
Yeah. Doesn't it? It looks like crisper, better graphics. I think they updated something. All right. Enough fluffing up Fantasy Grounds until they start paying us.
Not sponsored.
That's them. Hey
spot.
guys,
Thanks for the plug.
really like the fluff. Really like the fluff. Keep it going.
Here's your 20 grand check from corporate.
All right. So that was so this is, as you can see on the map now, the spiral staircase. You guys are all in there. You managed to open the door directly on the eastern end of this massive column that the spiral staircase were kind of going down, and then it opened up to a southern corridor without a door. And you guys kind of scoped that out a little bit, went down maybe about 20, 30 feet or so, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
I think that was just what we could see.
That's just the way you can see. You didn't go all the way down around the corner, but you see that it does branch off to the left as you look down. There is some, again, strange-looking ooze puddling on the floor in the corridor to the south. You've come across similar effects like that on the not the last floor, but the floor before then, with the eye stalks that used to come out. This looks a little different.
What color?
This one, I believe, is... wait a minute. I thought it was greenish, but now you got me wondering. It looks greenish on the map, so let's go with that for right now. Subject to change if I need to. But yeah, you guys opened the door and you stared out. The smell of salt water wafted you in the face as the waves lapped against the rocks. The sound of massive machinery can be heard in the distance as you glance out of that doorway over the salt water. You see giant, what do you call those again? The teeth of a gear.
Cog?
No, we just went
They
over
are
this.
cogs.
Are they?
They are cogs.
I thought we started with cogs last time. And
Are the
finished on
cogs
something else.
turning?
Yeah.
Currently, the cogs are not turning. There was a set of rowboats that were attached to like a pulley wheel on the wooden dock. You can see faint phosphorescent glows
Ooh, in the water?
in the water, just peppered underneath the surface.
Do they seem animated, like swimming around, or are they just kind of there?
Focusing on one or two, they do appear to be moving ever so slowly. Looking down at your feet, just in front of the door, is an array of crab shells.
Kick that shit into the water.
Ew.
And approach the edge of the dock just to get a better look in the room.
All right, where's everybody? Let's get a marching order as this happens.
I'm going to follow Kapernicus.
Yeah, if there's room.
Yeah, Zabel's
Follow.
going to try to get out into the water. Not too far on the pathway, though.
There's only 10 feet. Only 3 people can fit outside of the door, with one person being in the doorway.
This is salt water. Smell the ocean in here.
Kapernicus, as you make your way out, and Zavril, you begin to leave as well. Who else is following?
I'll be behind Sabril.
Yeah, I don't want to stand in the doorway though.
All right, Gunther, as you're following, you notice the door begins to shut as Zavril follows Kapernicus out.
Why? I don't want to be in the doorway.
And it's kind of closing as you're walking out. I'll give you, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
The old
Holy
closing the
shit.
door.
You missing something?
All right.
I thought I was.
All right, what'd you hit, Kapernicus?
Wasn't me.
That would be a 23 on the dex save.
All right, then
Wow.
I'll give you a choice then as to which side of the door you're going to choose to dive to as it
Who's
closes.
gonna say to die on?
I'll dive on. I'll stick to the inside. That way nobody's left alone.
Gunther, you fucking coward.
Okay, now as the door closes, Zavril, you look at the door, both Zavril and Copernicus. Looking at the door. So the first thing you notice, Copernicus, let me back. So as you walk out, I'm going to give you what you were looking for. While Zavril was walking out behind you, Copernicus, you notice that pulley system is actually belongs to. It looks to be like a diving cage, a rusty iron cage on a chain, essentially, right?
But
like a shark cage that they.
Okay, so the water goes in it.
Well, it goes down into the water.
Yeah.
Right.
So a person gets in it, essentially, and the cage brings them down,
But you can't breathe inside of it.
No,
Right.
shit, no.
No, I got you. It keeps you from getting eaten, at least.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah.
Oh.
Is the door shut now?
Yeah, I was just telling Copernicus what he saw as the door was shutting. That kind of wheel-looking like pulley system belongs to a diving cage, a rusty iron cage that's big enough for a medium-sized humanoid to fit in.
I'm honestly more worried about the door being shut right now.
Yeah, and then as you notice that, you hear the sounds of the grinding door close behind you. And now, on this side of the door, you notice on the door, well, here we go, flavor text, a monstrous mouth forms on the door's surface, calling out with a deep drawl, "I'm so hungry, I could eat you alive. But I'll settle for something else. Something living, something light."
And this is on mine and Zavril's side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's talking to us.
Some of those luminous, or not luminous.
They're luminous.
Were they luminous? I thought they were phosphorescent.
They're
Well, that's what makes them
The
luminous.
phosphorescence makes them luminous.
Feed him a phosphorescent crab.
Feed him one of these fucking crabs.
What's that? Gunther, Aramet, I can't hear you through this door.
I was using my cantrip of metagaming.
Something like... Zavril,
Copernicus.
Zavril, my friend. Your ranger ways. Do you have perhaps a way to help us breathe under the water?
Unfortunately, I do not. I am not a big fan of the water. Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to repeat that.
Don't
What?
even want to
What?
Who
know.
was that? Who
I
was
don't
that?
know. That was more upsetting than the
That was the TP.
eating spaghetti with your fingers.
That was the... What?
That is my alarm for work, saying that one of the servers are offline.
Oh,
It wakes me
God.
up like immediately at night.
I guess so. Do you have to do work stuff?
Yes and no. That one's not important.
Okay. Yeah, Zavril, do you have anything that can help us breathe under the water?
Unfortunately, I do not. I have never been one to spend much time in the water. I've never learned how to breathe properly under there.
Yeah, I know you've had a fear of it since you were a young little chitlin.
How long can you hold your breath?
Well, I have a 14 constitution.
Hey, that makes two of us.
Yeah, he kind of pounds you on the chest.
I think at 14 Constitution, you can hold your breath for quite a few minutes, right?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Irame's going to stick her head out over Gunther's shoulder to look at the door. Maybe even like alarm him a little bit as she pokes her head up. Is there any way we can get back to them from this side? I fear leaving those two alone on a dock too long. Someone will end up drowned.
I don't know. The door had closed without notice, and as far as I know, there's no markings or clues as to how we could open it from in here.
It must be meant as an entrance then.
Very astute observation.
So, Copernicus, I would much rather stay up here on the boats than go down into that cage. Seems like a death trap to me.
One of us is gonna have to do it, Xavier. And it's obviously not gonna be me. So how... We can draw straws.
Oh, does somebody have a hand?
Or I'll,
We could just
rock,
take the
paper,
boat
scissors.
and see if there's another way.
Listen,
Aren't you both casters of some sort or another?
Yeah.
Don't you have something?
Xavier, I know you hate the water. I'll go in, but you owe me one for this.
I'll make sure to bring you up alive.
All right. Cappy will, well, let's talk to the mouth a little here.
Wait,
See if
hold
it
on.
talks
I
back.
have something important to ask. Which side of the door is that damn skull on?
Oh, Yaka?
Yeah.
Probably ours.
John doesn't know. He's looking for a drink.
I mean, Yaka's technically my problem.
Yeah, so he's probably with you. Most likely.
Man, I really do not have a spell to deal with the water. That's kind of sad.
We need gillyweed.
Where's Yaka? Is he on our side?
Yeah, Yaka's on you guys' side with you. He's just kind of floating around, hovering over the water, looking down in at the lights.
Then, now me and Xavier have figured out who's going to go in the water. We'll address the mouth.
Yeah, the mouse seems unresponsive.
No, it won't tell us exactly what it wants to eat.
No,
Do we see anything on
doesn't say
our
anything
side?
further.
Do we see anything on our side of the door, Irame and I?
No, nope. Everything's normal on that side.
All right. Cappy's going to get in the cage, and Xavier's going to work the levers.
Okay. Kapernicus enters the diving cage.
I could hear it, like the pulley.
We're going to do a
squealing,
couple
creak,
test
creak,
runs first
squeaking.
before he gets in there, so I know how to use it and operate it.
All right, Kapernicus, as you get in the cage.
Is there any
walks.
mask or anything I can put over my eyes so I can see better? I
Uh,
feel like we had masks or...
Xavier, you approach the winch. I don't see any skill checks or anything like that. I guess you just do as you do. So yeah, on your mark, go ahead and lower him down.
3, 2, 1, lower.
Okay, Kapernicus, as you're being lowered into the dark,
Xavier, don't fuck this up!
the dark, murky water, you actually notice as you are submerged, you're able to water breathe.
What?
As there does appear to be a transmutation effect cast on the cage that allows for water breathing.
Can I bring myself up to the top and get Xavier so he knows?
Nope.
I
At
didn't
this
work
point-
out a signal or anything.
At
Alright.
this point, it's too late.
I'll
He-
stick my hand up and give him the thumbs up. Like two thumbs
Going
up.
down, so like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is that T2?
I'll lower the cage faster.
How would I even know, though? Like, why would I even try to breathe?
yeah.
No, you
That's
just knew as
true.
you were submerged.
Nice.
It bestows the effects of water breathing on any creature within it.
Okay, I'm going to immediately look for...
The way I picture it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that... Maybe you just know? I don't know.
Random gills started forming on the side of your neck.
Yeah. Maybe you just got the sense, like, hey, I can breathe in water. I mean, I don't know how magic works like that, you know what I mean?
Don't ask me stupid fucking questions.
Aren't you supposed to
Well,
tell us?
I
thing
don't
is-
fucking know how it works. I was just
This is how I figure you know.
I don't say
We don't-
anything for sure, you know, not when it comes to, like, the direct effects of the world, because then someone's going to be like, no, actually, if you read, it fucking does this and that.
I can't worry about that.
This is what I'm thinking. Your breathing's autonomous, so you don't really think about it. As you go into the water, if you can, your body's probably going to
Ooh.
continue to breathe.
I like that.
Whoa.
I like that.
Then
Maybe like
But works.
maybe water doesn't like fill up your nose and shit. You know?
I think Kayway hit the head. I mean, if you submerge and you don't feel the pressure, I don't know, you'll
Right.
just
I
breathe
don't know.
normally. Because what's stopping you from breathing? You feel like
I can
you
hold my
can't.
breath right now, and there ain't no pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can. But I don't know.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
We're such assholes. Dude.
This is more the
We could
worst.
argue about this for 45 minutes.
All right, so you go ahead and roll 2d6, Kapernicus.
Ooh, what am I rolling for?
Ooh, first rolls of the gaming session.
2d6. If it's an attack roll, I can re-roll my 2.
It's not an attack roll.
Okay, I got a 6 and a 2, so 8.
All right, so 8. After being down there for a little bit, crawling through the muck, you managed to pull up 8 of the phosphorescent crabs.
Jesus.
Nice.
Nice.
Just fucking slinging them.
I was trying to cheat for you, and I need fucking glasses.
Fucking twin lobster night
read
down
that at
here,
all.
boys.
I
Wicked
know,
cheek
right?
twins.
Crab Fest at Jesse's, boys.
Jesse's.
Yeah, so...
So I give Zavril our pre-signal knock on the cage. I forgot to mention that, but we actually talked about it.
Kayway, up top, you do feel a little jerk on the chain.
All right, I will start.
I mean, that's
reeling him in.
far-fetched, but I'll let it go just to get it going.
You could jump or rattle it.
Yeah, you could probably, jolt it back and forth, but to signal that you're getting either attacked or mauled by something, or... You said you're lifting it up?
Yep, I'm reeling him in.
All right, Kapernicus, you feel the cage begin to rise. In doing so, you're kind of fitting the last of the iridescent crabs into your satchel when something catches your eye. At the corner of your eye, it takes your attention. You notice a large thing disappear from sight quickly. Too quickly to really get a grasp of what it was, but a large creature of sorts.
I do the tap faster for Kayway to pull me up.
Kayway, you feel a faster tug as he begins to pull.
I'll try to raise him up a little bit quicker this time.
As you're raising the cage quicker, it creates even more ripples through the water.
Oh no!
Oh man, the cage breaks the surface of the water, and Kapernicus, you can now step out onto the wooden dock.
There's something breathing down there. Something big.
You should stay in the cage. You're safe. Let Zavril take the creature on.
In the distance, a loud splash echoes throughout the chamber, even above the roaring gears churning.
All right, knowing we need our party. Cappy will try to sneak past Zavril there on the dock and feed the face in the door. I've done weirder things than this.
And gotten crabs while doing it.
Touche.
All right, how many crabs?
If it was
did
crabs you
take?
wanted, I could have. There's no need for all the diving.
Let's see. If the mouth is offered a live phosphorescent crab.
In high school, they called me Kapernicus.
Kapernicus.
All right. So yeah, as you bring the first crab up to its mouth, it opens eagerly. You shove it in there and chomps on it happily and spits out the crab shells onto the ground at your feet.
All right, open.
Are you opening it?
If it'll open, yeah.
All right, you reach out and you open the door as the mouth is happily munching.
Master of puzzles, add it to my list.
How long did it take? How long were we waiting?
It took 20 minutes total.
Jeez.
That was to get to all the crabs.
Seeing Kapernicus all wet, Irame will say, I told you one of them would drown.
Yeah, what were you guys doing this whole time? While you were waiting, I guess you could kind of hear a little bit of the conversations.
We were also examining the door. I was gonna go check what was down the hallway, but you.
Yeah, I was picturing a montage where like one of us would be pacing by the door and the other one would be sitting on the steps, and then it would switch. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fair
But
enough.
did you want to do that though?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah.
I mean, scout. Did you want to scout down around the corner?
Oh, well, now that we can do it as a group. That's the only. There's two reasons I didn't go. One was like, if there's something, there's only two of us.
Well, I feel like there's got to be more to this water area.
Yeah. So we were probably discussing whether or not to explore
Yeah.
the corridor as well.
All right.
Don't worry, we rescued you two.
Yes, it appears so.
And you caught a Kapernicus fish.
Just full of them, huh?
The water, I imagine the river from level 1 leads here.
All right. So the puddles of slime are a viscid gray colored. Just looked them up.
Yep. That was my second guess.
And it does look like difficult terrain. It looks like it would be difficult traversing it. That being said, well, you can still dash. It'll just take up twice as much movement.
If you get a running start
You
and
have to
kind of
use it.
slide across it,
You can get a running start and leap. That's
No.
a ratio according to your con, right?
I just meant slide
Or
across
strength.
it.
Risky,
Oh no,
business.
no, you can't. I don't think you can slide.
Is there an angle? Because then we could slip and slide.
I don't think
Right,
it's a
inside
slip
the
and
rules.
slide.
I
type
don't think it's a
situation.
slip and slide.
I don't think so.
I think it's a
'Cause if it's a
stick
slip and slide,
more
it's
of
like a
stick and
D20
shit thing.
That's a good.
DC 10.
That's a good question because I think slime can go either way. It can either be like goopy and slow you down, or you could do the slip and slide.
If it's difficult, I would
Be
say it's
either
probably
way.
Goopy.
Well, it can
Yeah.
be
Both of
goopy
those
or
are difficult.
both are
Ice is
difficult.
difficult
Ice is
More
terrain.
like jelly.
It's true, but there's no prone mechanic, is there?
There's no prone mechanic
So it's probably not slippery.
Per se.
per se, but still difficult. Maybe you don't go prone because you're being careful as to not go prone.
It appears we could either explore this this area with the boats, or we can continue down the passageway.
Can we open up anything? Getting out on the dock there, visual wise?
No.
No.
I mean, you opened up everything you could. I mean, there's sure.
I mean, we can't see anything else. There's nothing else to see. With the gears and everything.
Yeah, but it's essentially the show. I'll open
Okay.
it up more.
Did you discover anything?
No.
See.
Just the door.
Yeah.
No.
No. I mean,
Did you see anything under the water that we could leave through?
well, there was, a beast of sorts that I'm sure we'd want nothing to do with.
All right, that's useful information.
I mean, obviously something swimming down there. But, in these gears, looks like our only way forward versus getting in the boats and going for a boat ride is down the corridor.
I think that I would rather stay within the dungeon. Not that that's outside the dungeon, but I think I'd rather stay in the corridor and go that way. I feel as if this area could only lead us back to the upper levels.
I'm not so sure, but I do agree that exploring the dungeon and clearing the area before we go who knows where on these boats.
Oh, yes, maybe this
Might
is
be a
our
good
last journey to the next level. And we should clear this floor beforehand.
Yes.
I'd much rather die on land than in water.
Way to take the lead, Zavril, Papazotl says to you. Now let us move down this corridor now that we've all decided. Not like any of them should even have a choice in the matter.
Oh, how I've missed you. And I'm going to say that out loud.
You guys hear Zavril say that as Ejin rings in your ear, Irame. I am so excited. I wonder what's around that corner up there.
Yes, but it gets more dangerous the deeper we go. We should take it slow. And Zavril, we were only apart 20 minutes.
I fear you are both speaking to your heathen gods again.
I fear you not having one is going to be a problem, Gunther.
Not having a heathen god?
Yeah. Yes. I've noticed a significant difference since Ejin has joined me. I am struck far less in battle.
Kapernicus is in the bathroom.
And Wongo, as troublesome as he is, does appear to give Kapernicus some new powers.
I do not doubt that there are charms and enchantments that come with succumbing to their will.
Zavril, what was your gift from Papazotto? One was like Cat's Grace or something.
I don't bow down before others, and I don't suffer falling damage.
Gotcha.
I'm just badass on my own, so...
Gunther is possessed by his mustache.
We all agreed we're going to go around the corner.
Yeah.
I guess we can get a marching order.
Yeah, so how are you gonna manipulate the slime? Are you gonna run and jump? Or are you gonna dash through it?
Zabel's going to jump over it.
I'll just walk through it.
Okay, it's, let me see, 5, 10, 15. All of your movement rate, you should be able to walk through it all, right?
Yeah.
5, 10.
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Are we in... But we're not in, like...
No hurry.
Combat rounds, right?
Well, while you're in it, you're in some sort of thing, so...
Is Cappy taking the rear?
Sure, I mean...
Come on, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, gentle and everything.
Sorry. Swaney just opened his tall girl.
I was like, where is this going?
White Claw.
Yeah, I'm going to make an acrobatics check to try to jump over it.
All right, let's take a peeksies.
$13. Really don't know if it'd be acrobatics or athletics. But
Yeah,
we'll go
I
with
think
13.
it's actually a strength-based, like, equation, you know, that tells you how many feet you can jump at a standing start and a running start. But anyway, yeah, it's easy enough. So you get to Xavier, you get around the corner and you look down, and it opens up another 30, 35 feet or so, more puddles of ooze midway, a similar stretch, only about 15 feet, to the dark. Well, do you have dark vision? How are you seeing in the dark right now currently?
The
Torch?
mask.
Or? Let's use Zaves.
Yeah, did you hear me?
No.
I said that mask.
So you do have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so all the way at the end you notice just a flat wall.
Are the rest of us... I mean, I was
Yeah.
going to follow behind.
Yeah,
but I
I'll be
wasn't,
behind you.
I wasn't
Sure.
going to try to run and jump or anything.
Zayro, do you have control of your character?
I do. I was looking up the rules for jumping.
Gotcha.
Just- I would need a 10-foot
Running start.
start. Yeah, it's a standing long jump. You can only jump to feet up to
You
your
have
strength.
one.
As if the height doesn't jump, I must succeed a DC 10 strength athletics.
No, you're able to do it. It's only it's only 15 feet, right? Total.
What's your strength?
If the glove
10.
doesn't fit, you must have quit. I don't know what that has to do with this, but
Your strength is 10.
So he can get 10 feet.
Right.
And then it'd be another
Oh,
5
right.
to move, right? You have the movement, right? I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, at the movement.
So you land, you fall short in the slime, but you're still able to move out of the slime, right?
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
like if we start our turn.
I'd still
or
be able to
something.
move out.
All right, so Gunther just gonna be walking, but yeah, with the dash action, I guess.
All right, I am locked. I can't move past the difficult terrain.
You can't?
Something's going down.
There you go. Looks like it's a dead end down here.
It can't be a dead end. We have to check for a secret passage.
Yes, looks can be deceiving, Zavril.
Who would build a tunnel that just stops?
Only a fool.
All right.
Sir,
gonna,
sir, we have an extra 15,000 gold pieces in our budget for the castle. Build a tunnel. Throw a corner in it. Toss in some ooze.
And make it stop.
And make it stop.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing. Try to jump, not get as far, and finish my movement.
Okay, give me a perception check. It's going to be, what was it? It's perception.
22.
22,
Ooh,
you know.
Motherfucker just nailed perception.
Yeah, searching along, there is in fact a secret door. Again, your finger slips into a dusty hole.
It was actually his nose on his plague
Kapernicus.
mask.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Copernicus, is that you?
Not this time, my friend.
I think I found another hidden entrance over here.
All right.
The door slides open, revealing,
More map.
"It is actually me. Get your finger."
Serac.
It's the other end of the door's face.
Shitting out crabs.
He pulls
It
his
smells
finger out,
kind of
there's a
fishy
crab
over here.
That's why we need to play more often.
I gotta collect myself here. All right.
Picture the little crab stuck to his finger.
Oh god, there's more slime.
All right, so this the secret passage opens up, revealing a T connecting. So now you got a hallway. I'm not going to say T anymore. Hallway expands to the left, 10 more feet of slime or so, and then to the right, some cobwebs, and then you see it opens up into a larger hallway / room to the right, about 10 feet down.
Can we be in marching order behind Zaves now?
I was gonna say, yeah, Cappy and Airmare
I
should
would
close
be,
up
yeah.
that rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close
Okay.
up
Close
the
it up.
rear.
Okay. The rear is closed.
I'll relay my findings to the group.
Well, actually, so you guys can't all fit in there. Zavril, you're actually walking into the hallway.
You can't stand in the
You can't
difficult
stand
terrain.
in the...
You can, but is anybody going to voluntarily stand in it?
I
mean, we don't know
moving
anything
forward
about it.
into the hallway as they start coming closer.
Okay.
Does the slime start messing with us if we stand in it?
Yeah, you get a sense that
You don't want to be in it too
you get a
long.
sense that the longer you're in it,
Start like a
you feel like something building, almost like an electric charge, and deep within your soul, just starting to well until you until you step out of it, and then it fades back down.
I think Cappy's in the back. Not Gunther.
Okay.
I don't know if
Oh,
it
God.
matters, but
Yeah, I
Got
thought I
a
was
spider
second.
web on my face.
He is. It's Zavril, Gunther, Irme, Cap.
Either yeah. There you go. All right, so Zaves, you can go to the north, through more slime, and then to the right, to the south now. Again, cobwebs, and then you see the flickering of light. bouncing off the walls to the south.
Just whatever you do, Zavril, I feel like we need to keep moving fast.
I see there's some sort of light ahead.
Don't go into the
Be
light.
ready.
Go.
Go. I thought you said not to go into the light.
Yeah, Zavril's gonna... Or up to the north, how far does it look like the...
Oh, you're looking up to the
slime
north?
goes?
Okay, here we go. Go right there. Boom.
Okay, so it's just a small patch of
So it
slime.
moves up another 30 feet or so, and it's slants off to the right. But yeah, it's
All right.
like a stone dungeon setting. The slime only goes up about 10 feet in this corridor. It looks like
Gotcha.
it's becoming a little less populated.
All right, we're gonna head to the right. We don't want anything to sneak up behind us.
You're amazing. As we move to, because we're moving toward, Jesus, because we're
COVID gotcha.
because we're moving towards light. Irma is going to assume that there could be somebody there, so she's going to ready a cantrip just in case. Firebolt.
Okay. All right, as you're approaching Zavril, where you're standing, written on the wall above. So staring directly ahead. I guess let's do this. Staring directly ahead. Let me open this up. You actually notice a sloping corridor here. Okay, and to your left is the lower side. All right. I should say.
All right.
Okay, so to the east is the lower end of the slope, and it goes and it slants upward, heading west. Right, and there's candled sconces on both sides, of the north side and the south side of the corridor walls. And as you look down to the east, you notice a purple curtain
Nice.
hanging. All right, and then
It's
as you look
calling to
over
me.
to the west,
Heading up.
heading up the slope,
How many feet?
all right, so to the to the east towards the purple curtain is only about 15 to 20 feet or so from where you're entering from the north. And then 10, 20, 30, 40,
50.
55 feet over to the west up the slope. It looks like there's a couple more puddles of slime, but easily manageable. Up above where you're standing, just above your head, there's like a short section of wall, of like a doorway of stone,
Right.
and written on the header of the door in blood reads, "Awaken Napaka!" Exclamation mark.
That sounds like a bad idea.
That's what it says. It says, "Awaken Napaka."
I guess that would depend on who you ask.
Well, Napaka, we have her scepter.
Yeah.
Right.
Who has it personally? I think. Doesn't Irma have it?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't remember who grabbed it and did the switcheroo.
I
feel
Wait.
did the switch.
Oh,
You did the switch, so yeah.
Zaves has it. A bad move. I would have had Irma do it with, E-Jin, all that dexterity, but that's just me.
I think it was Irme's idea
Ah, that's
It
what it
was.
was.
to swap it, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember who actually did it. So Zavril, you've got Napaka's scepter.
Awaken that bitch's ass.
With what? No. We should not awaken her.
Oh, wait, no, don't.
So the flavor text for this is,
She-
"This hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. Up ahead, flickering lights dimly illuminate a larger hall running perpendicular to this one. Where the two halls meet, words have been scrawled on the ceiling in dried blood. Awaken Napaka."
It's in blood.
Dried blood. I said it was blood before, but I didn't
Oh.
say dried. I guess
Okay,
that does
makes
make a
me feel
difference.
a little bit better.
Well, yeah,
does, yeah.
Yeah,
I
if it's
assume
fresh
it was,
blood,
like,
it's
dripping.
Yeah, if it's dripping, it's kind of creepier. I think
I don't know.
it's
man.
newer. It's either
Old-
newer or
old
like
ass
eternal.
dried blood's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, but it could have happened hundreds of years ago.
There's,
nothing to worry about
It's
now.
also brown.
What's that feature
Hard to tell if it is blood.
as the hallway ascends, like going up the hallway
Yeah.
all the way to the west on the southern wall?
What's the
Is
urinal?
there a feature there?
Yeah, there's a urinal.
Yeah, honestly, let me see. Large puddles of gray slime spread across the floor of this 10-foot wide, gently sloping hallway. Candles flicker on riveted sconces, casting dim light across a sequence of sculpted reliefs depicting humanoids with bestial heads kneeling before a black star. At the lower
star again.
at the lower end of the hall, a thick purple drape hangs wall to wall. At the upper end, the hallway terminates.
Oh, so whatever we're seeing on the map is maybe just a graph.
Yeah,
Part of the
yeah,
graphic
it's not. It's not. Yeah, there's nothing about that little. It
Weird.
looks like a little bowl or a dish or something.
It's a sconce without a flame in it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
holy
damn!
Good
shit! Look at
observation.
fucking Zaz. He's not even smiling. He's not even smiling. He's just like, yeah, handled.
It's because he's like, you guys are idiots.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is that, a urinal?
it's literally a sconce without a flame in it.
Why is that one not on fire?
Oh, that's the $1 million question, isn't it?
we get to it, and my idea is like, pee on it.
Let's see the candles. It looks like there's 6 candles total.
Is there an ominous wind in front of that candle?
Currently, where you're standing, you do not feel an ominous wind.
I am not in the mood to resurrect someone that is not a part of the 9 trickster gods. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it does. You do see up ahead. Those who can see in the dark, there is a sconce with no candle no candle in it.
Not only that, I don't understand. Why would we backtrack to a different level?
Wait, what?
She was on level 4, was she
She
not?
was in the love. Yeah, that's who we took her scepter from that sarcophagus.
So why would something on the 5th floor tell us?
Well, there is something behind the curtain.
The last time we looked behind a curtain, it was horrid.
Well, we're gonna have to look again. Irame.
Well, it wasn't the fucking Wizard of Oz last time, was it, Copernicus?
Don't know of this Wizard of Oz you speak of, but
I did not
If
know
you're
you
feeling
before,
so brave.
Arame, but what I've heard tell of your reputation, you seemed to be a sweet young lass. I see now that the gossips and rumors of Nyanzaru are
Unjustified.
quite forgiving.
wait.
Forgive me, Gunther. I've been down here a long time.
It's only been 12 hours.
It's been 12
So
months in your
Copernicus,
life.
if you're feeling brave, go take a peek behind that curtain.
All right, how we doing?
Gunther will draw his sword, and he will approach the curtain.
Oh, was
Ooh.
Irme quietly to Copernicus. Gunther was not here for the first curtain, was he?
Yeah, that's right.
Was he not?
No.
Oh shit. Let him look then. You go, Gunther. Go look behind that curtain.
The most dangerous thing about curtains is picking up the wrong set. You get an earful at home from the one.
All right, Gunther, you approach the purple drapes, sword drawn.
I'm going to listen before I swing the curtain open.
You hear the sound of water lapping against stone in the distance. Also the rumbling of machinery, but otherwise nothing beyond the drapes.
Okay, so he's going to swing it open quick so that he can get into his fighting stance for whatever's behind.
All right, the curtain gets removed. revealing a 6-foot-tall statue of a leering, 4-armed gargoyle stands against the back wall. One of its arms had been broken off and lies on the floor in front of it. Its hand curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
One more time. 3 I need, then 3 more.
3 more still.
Opens the door.
Okay, next time, before we get into a long, drawn-out campaign, let's not pick one that has a shitload of riddles. Because riddles is not my strong suit, personally.
I love riddles.
I love riddles too.
I'm glad I've worked on it over the years now,
Yeah.
but I don't want any more fucking riddles in my life after this.
Life is riddle enough.
I was gonna say, not even a riddle bit.
3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
Okay, so it has
So
3 hands.
3 items in each hand.
Yeah, that would make sense, but we don't want to give it weapons.
Or maybe it does something with whatever you put in the hands, and then you got to put 3 something else.
How many lights are going here? 5.
There's
Technic-
6
there's
total
6
lights
lit.
going, but there looks to be a 7th that's
Not.
not
So,
down at the
okay,
end.
3 I need, then 3 more. There's your 6 lights. 3
No.
more still opens the door. So we need 9.
There are 9 gods. Each god had like a weapon or scepter, right? Or something? An item?
Trinket.
Yeah, fuck no, I'm not giving him my ring.
How big are these
Excuse me, I'm
hands?
sorry. I will not be giving up my ring.
Christy spilled her glass of
Over my
wine.
glass of wine.
The hands are standard. They are large. The gargoyles are large creatures, so the hands are bigger than your hands, but they're not, giant.
What is the piece in front of the statue? Oh, it's the arm.
It's the broken arm on the
Okay.
floor.
Is there a door in here?
Nope, just a statue.
Probably a secret door up the slope.
And probably something that's going
Is
to
it just
crush
dead
us,
ends?
by the way. If that door is trapped, it's probably with something large and round.
Irame, if we were going to be crushed, we would have been crushed by now.
Solid logic.
3 more.
I mean, if Sararak wanted to crush us, he would have done it when we walked into the tomb.
I'm crushed already.
Oh, here. One more goddamn thing about crushing.
I don't know what this means.
Zavril, have you Googled it yet?
This is like, there was one up at the top that I was like, fuck this one. Just leave it.
Yeah, I think right now we're getting kind of silly. We're getting kind of drunk and silly.
We're almost it's almost wrap up time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should think about this and talk about it offline on the group chat.
No.
Okay.
No?
Copernicus.
What do you want to do,
Wongo.
Yeah,
Copernicus?
you got a plan?
Wongo rests on your shoulder.
I've missed Wongo.
Well, Copernicus, everybody is afraid of what's to come if we go and explore that empty brazier.
Oh, yeah. He will definitely go down and check that out. Let's go, Wongo. And he will pull out Wongo's mace and equip it.
Wise choice.
Irame will follow Copernicus.
Let me get my ducks in a row here. All right, Kapernicus.
And he'll hop around the ooze as he goes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Craftily avoiding the puddles of ooze, you manage to make it to the end. And now up this slope here, you're unscathed. Who else is going here, May?
Gunther will keep one eye on them and one eye on the gargoyle. Still with
Yeah, I'm getting beat up by the gargoyle.
So his eyes are like slowly drifting apart.
Yeah.
Like a hammerhead shark. Bastard.
You know, I could probably light this safely from the corridor below.
Let's inspect it, but if you can light it, that's a great option.
Okay, again, up this way, you notice that, again, as you're moving up this slope, you notice the candles are exactly 10 feet apart on alternate sides of the hallway. They appear to be burning brightly, but they don't look as though the candles themselves had burned down at all. All right.
Sense a great evil.
Well, as you notice that about the candles, an ominous wind
Son of a bitch.
gently brushes your cheek.
One that wasn't Kapernicus.
It was so ominous that the candles didn't even flicker. All right. Yeah, so now remember, you got these... Okay.
Fuck. Itchy
Just
ears.
inspecting the
Yeah, you got the bas...
non-lit.
Right. Give me a perception check.
I'll aid you.
Ooh.
The old classic aid.
Classic.
So that just cancels out.
So that's an 18.
Yeah, that cancels out Yaka.
I'll take an
Gotcha.
18.
Yeah.
Percent.
What was the lower roll? 18?
No, the lower roll was a 10.
You
What's
wait.
your bonus?
+1.
You have Yaka with you, right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, never mind. 10.
Well, wait, which was the first one? You'd only get one roll.
You only get one roll, so whatever your first roll was is your
18.
Yeah.
What? Because you aided.
Yeah, but that canceled out your
Yaka.
Yaka. So therefore the 10 doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
18.
Okay.
All right, 18. Nice.
All right, so hidden behind a bas relief depicting a crocodile-headed humanoid holding up a trapezoidal chest.
Whoa, that was a lot of info.
There's a lot of oids.
Oidle.
There's a lot of oidles.
Oidles to get through. Get over.
A reptilian trapezoidal holding up a
Humanoidal.
humanoid chest.
A lot of oidles to get over here. Hold on.
The humanoid chest is fucked up. Where's it open?
to your heart, Kapernicus. To your heart.
Again, a bas relief depicting a crocodile. What was wrong with depicting?
You said a bass.
The bas. Yeah, it's a bas relief.
Okay.
I'm in.
Like of a fish?
No.
No.
It's like,
A bas relief is like a three-dimensional picture engraved on the wall, right?
try to keep up.
So if you think about it, you'll be able to, you could touch it with your fingers and feel the image,
I know
right?
what a relief is.
What about a bas relief?
Of a fish.
No, I
No,
know.
it's a BAS,
No.
not BASS.
Right.
I know.
But now that you're laughing, you have me questioning: is it bass or base?
Base,
And
yeah.
we've talked about this.
It's bass.
Okay.
I've
You
looked
looked
it
it
up.
up?
I looked it up
All
and
right.
did a speaker thing.
Interesting.
Nice.
I'm not surprised.
Google elevates us all.
Swayze was waiting for it. Just kidding. It never came.
What a relief.
All right, so that's what we got. A bas relief depicting a crocodile-headed humanoid holding up a trapezoidal chest. A trapezoidal. A trapezoidal.
You guys are going on about Baff and Bass and trapezoid.
Trapezoidal.
That one's-
It's a trapezoidal chest. I don't...
How many
Trapezoid.
sides?
Chest bass and beyond.
As you're inspecting the bas relief, you just notice with your perception, a crawlway leads into the wall. Here, let me.
It's only big enough for you to fit in here, May. There's no way I can make it in there.
It does. It does the.
Not with all this bullshit.
It's tiny.
A medium creature can certainly crawl through.
I mean, I might be able to make it in there, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
Are you agreeing to crawl in?
Someone's got to crawl in.
Wait.
You're sending the fair maiden into the crawlway. You are sending the fair maiden into the crawl. Oh, sorry. I guess I don't even know it's there.
Wait, hold on. It's I fucked up. We got to back up here.
Oh, shit.
It's all right. So,
What'd I find?
hidden behind the bas relief as you inspect it appears to be an entryway, a small crawl space, but it only goes in it's slightly indented, and it looks to be a different shade than the walls on either side of it, and there's this tiny keyhole that you can make out.
Where's the keyhole? I'm sorry.
In the direct center of the off-shade block that's blocking the crawl space leading downward.
So it's basically it's locked. It's blocked off.
Yeah. We don't.
Yeah, the crawl space.
We have to unlock it.
We don't know what's
Yeah.
there yet. We just have to unlock it, essentially.
3 more still. Open the door.
Oh.
There was
Do we have any keys apart from the skeleton ones? Wasn't there another?
I have 4 skeleton keys. It's not that.
who got the key?
Once upon a time I had knock loaded, but not anymore.
Oh, wait. The crocodile key. What about that?
Oh, that makes sense. On the relief.
It's nice to take a look at
crocodile
that.
head. That's funny.
Getting better at those riddles, are you?
This is like old school Resident Evil 2 style with all the different keys and then fucking
Irame will
gotta use the right one.
Irame will put her hand forward and bow to Kapernicus. Put it in.
And he does.
Been waiting 3 years.
Finally, this arc can play itself out. And Cappy will put in the crocodile key.
All right, with a shake and some dust. Let's shake some. Let's shake some dust. It's Carnival. Right. Dust falls as the stone door slides open on either side, so it splits down the center and opens up, revealing the tiny crawl space ahead. It's just big enough for a medium-sized creature to crawl through. You see it goes in maybe about 9.5 feet and turns to the right.
Yeah, I'm obviously way too large to go in there. Here,
Well,
May.
we don't know what's on the other side, so at least 2 of us should go, and we should certainly tell Gunther.
Yeah, I
and-
was just thinking if we notice a commotion happening over there, I think it's going to be natural to
Oh, yeah.
want to go check it out.
Watch out for the ooze.
Yeah, he won't step in the ooze if he can avoid it.
Just don't like that ooze.
You're
think-
with me, Sir Don Tracker.
Yes, let us go join the group.
All right, so you guys head over, and you notice, you get caught up, brought up to speed on what's going on here. You see the little crawl space to the south.
I think that 2 of us should go and 2 of us should stay. And if we're not back in an allotted time, perhaps check on us.
I will volunteer to stay.
All right, who's staying and who's going?
Maybe I should.
Crawling in this armor.
Well, none of you were there at the time I was
I
caught
will
in a
go.
hole with that snake woman. I'm not fond of crawling through crawl spaces anymore.
You'll see Irme while she's kind of, rolling up sleeves and moving things around so that she's getting ready to crawl in. Like, I'm going. Someone has to come with me.
I'm going with you, Aaron.
Should we tie a rope to our ankle and give it to them, and then, like in that great play Poltergeist?
I've got 50 feet of rope and a grappling hook.
I don't know how many times we've alluded to Poltergeist.
Just tonight, it's been a couple times.
Tonight's been a couple times, but I bet through the course of the podcast, it's been quite a lot.
It's a beloved movie.
Dude, I
It is.
ate a shitload of mushrooms
And this is Halloween time. Perfect.
With him.
with him. I'm not going to say names, so it's not on record, but
But he was pointing, so it's
it
somebody
changed my
somebody in the
fucking
room.
life. I'm like 16 or 17 years old.
What do we watch?
Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, dude, that was
Jesus.
yeah.
And when the TV went to blue screen after it was over and not static, it was the best thing in the world. We had Poltergeist protection on our TV.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was
It's one of the greatest horror movies.
It's amazing film.
All right. Are you ready, Aaron?
Yes.
As you guys.
Man, if I die,
All right, Zavril, you enter the crawl space and you look down. As you round the bend, you look forward. Goes in another 25 feet or so.
As Zavril enters,
on.
before Irme, even though she's standing right there, she gets flapped in the face by his duster. And she follows him in.
How rude.
all right. Hey,
This fucking
what
guy.
I just thought of.
Not very chivalrous at all.
We'll blame it on Papa Zottle.
All right.
She was taking too long.
Oh, yes, those beneficent. What are they called?
Tricks the gods.
What are we doing?
Heathen gods. Those benevolent heathen gods you so praise.
All right, all of you are standing outside of the crawl space. Zavril disappears into the darkness. Irame behind him. Gunther and Kapernicus lie in wait so as to stand guard on this end of the crawl space. And we'll see you next time on the Natty 19 podcast.
Oh man, I'm wondering if we should have lit it first before we call in. Because if we have to light it, how are we going to tell you guys?
I think it's just a map. I don't think it has anything to do with.
What?
Because it wasn't even anything until Jay didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
you're right. It wasn't even in the
It wasn't
text.
a thing.
It wasn't.